Hi there, this is my Ford pickup that I'm putting up for sale. It's a 1996 F150. I bought it about 2 years ago from an older gentleman who seemed to take care of it pretty well. He always kept it in a garage, and it's always been pretty well cared for since I've had it. Regular maintenance, oil changes, tune-ups once a year, all that stuff. Runs very well. There's absolutely nothing mechanically or electrically wrong with it. So let me go around and I'll talk about it and show some details of the truck. It is a 4.9 liter inline six. It's a very big 6-cylinder, and this is the last year that they made that motor. It's not quite as fast as the 5.0 V8 is going to be, but it's super reliable. I've heard of people getting about 1 million miles on those engines. They've been making them since the 50s. It gets about 22 miles on the highway, I'd say, probably 18 in town, and it's mated to a 5-speed manual, which is a pretty rare combination. It took me quite a bit of searching to find that particular combination in the truck. I wanted the 4.9 with the 5-speed, but everything runs great on it. It is a short bed. It's got the steel wheels. Let's take a look up close on it. The tires on it are pretty new, less than 1,000 miles. They're Yokohama Geolanders. You see they got plenty of tread left. And on the front wheel you'll see it's got the manual locking hubs. Pretty reliable. The body, paint and everything, I mean the paint itself is in excellent condition. So is all the chrome. It does have the little rust spots on the front side panels and the rear fenders that are known to occur in these years of trucks, but it's not quite as bad as you'll see in a lot of trucks of this vintage. And I am including what I call a paint repair kit with the truck. It's some Bondo primer and a factory matched full can of factory matched silver paint. So if you do want to like go over any of those spots, that comes with the truck. So you'll see down here, here's kind of a rough spot. It's not too bad. This was patched before. It shouldn't rust out too bad anytime in the near future. The rest of the truck, the paint's really good. The truck has a CB radio on it with the Wilson 1000 antenna up there, and that antenna screws off relatively easily if you don't want to drive with it every day. It also has a loudspeaker on the truck, so you can compliment runners as they're jogging down the road, as I always like to do. The single tank, it doesn't have the dual tank. Again, it's a short bed. Tailgate back here. Single exhaust on the right side, has the chrome tip. Here's another rough spot. I mean, it's got a couple scratches on the side. This truck's about 16 years old, so I think the body's in pretty great shape for how old it is, but there are a couple of little scratches and stuff here and there. It's got the stainless steel steps on it. Here you can see right at the bottom here, like a lot of these old Fords, it's rusting out, but shouldn't be too much to repair that. If you want to like sand that down and spray over it, it'll probably look really good. And like I said, all that stuff's included with it. Here in the grill you can see it. Maybe you can see with the camera where the loudspeaker's mounted right here. Let's take a look inside. Might be a little shadow, but you can see the interior is in pretty good shape. It's got some heavy duty floor mats I'm going to include with it. Power windows, power locks, all that works. The seat has electric lumbar support in it. One tiny little tear in the seat there, but it's not a big deal. Seat's in great condition. Good bench. All the plastic, there's no cracks or anything in the plastic. The steering wheel is peeling a little. I repaired it with some electrical tape. Not a terrible problem. You can see you got your stick shift down here. The air conditioner in here is ice cold. Works really well. The stereo is a Sony Bluetooth and CD player. I usually just link my Bluetooth phone to it and play the music wirelessly through it. And also the truck has really great speakers. I replaced them with I believe they're Alpines about 2 years ago, and the stereo system sounds great. You can see the truck's got 143,000 miles, which is just breaking that engine in. That engine will do a whole lot more than that. Up here you got your Cobra CB radio. Everything works on it. Test. So let's start it up and then I'll open the engine. Glove box. Nothing going on in there. Let's pop the hood. You can see everything appears to be running normal. That's the 4.9 bulletproof engine, never die on you. I've never had any mechanical problems with the truck as long as I've owned it. I think the only thing I've ever replaced on the truck since I've had it over 2 years was a couple of U-joints. And that's it. The truck comes with a fiberglass cap and a tonneau that I'll put on in just a second and show you what that looks like. Again, everything mechanical, everything electrical works on this vehicle. Okay, here's a look at the truck with the cap on. I got the cap free with the truck, so it comes with it. It does not have the shocks that hold it up, nor do I have the key that locks it. I usually just use a broom or something to hold it up with the bumper. Also, the cap was originally red when I bought it, and when you look up real close you can see that it used to be red, but I painted it black. I think it goes a little better with the truck. Alright, here's a look at the truck with the tonneau cover on. Let's take a walk around it.